Well, what an honor it is to bring the Bill Keady Award winner into our press box, Gideon Ball, who plays for the Newport Greyhounds, the senior outstanding player. And first of all, Gideon, congratulations on the big conference victory tonight.
Thank you.
Playing against a good Hoxie football team that's huge, big. Tell me about some of the challenges that you guys, coming into the football game and the size of those guys. Tell me about the preparation. What all went on this week?
Well, we knew that Hoxie had big players, and we worked hard, and we just had to give our effort. And with no effort, we wouldn't have won this game.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. Tremendous effort on offensive, defensive line. And let me ask you this: your job. Tell everybody what you do out there when you have to play, and what you do every play. What do you play offensively?
Well, I play center, and I have help with my other linemen. We wouldn't be able to do all the stuff we do without the other guys. So it's pretty good having guys behind my back.
We can't run a play unless you do your job every play. Yes. How important is knowing that when you go out there and you're snapping that ball, how important is it to you to know that you have such a vital role in this offense?
I think it's really important.
Well, go ahead.
And that's about it.
Well, let me ask you this. I mean, you got teammates that are right beside you, and as the center, you're making some calls. You might make some adjustments as you go. Winning the Bill Keady Award, not everybody can win that thing. There's only been a handful of people that have won it down through the years. We give one a year. Tell me what that award means to you. And Josh, can we get a close up of the award? Hold it there, get it, Josh, and get him hold it up. Tell me about winning the Bill Keady Award. What it meant to you?
It felt pretty good. I like how they look at character, not just the way you play, but what you do on and off the field, the character, and I like that.
Well,
it feels pretty good.
Yeah, it's not just how you played tonight. Yeah. It's what you do day in and day out, and what you have continued to do throughout your career in high school. The ones that win these awards. I mean, it is the outstanding senior, and it doesn't just mean the outstanding football player. It's the outstanding senior on this football team, and you've won a prestigious award, and congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Now I've got to ask you this. The Hounds are 1-0 this week, and Theron told me in week 1, said we look to just go 1-0. That kind of the mindset of this football team, just be 1-0 for the next week?
Yes, that's what it is.
Well, listen, congratulations to you again, Gideon. I'm so proud of you. I think what you do out there, being an old offensive lineman, I know what you do. I snapped a few in my lifetime, too, and the play can't go until Gideon Ball does his job. And when you do it well, on and off the field, you come away with the Bill Keady Award. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
This is the player of the game. This is the Bill Keady Award winner. This is Gideon Ball. He is the snapper, the center, the guy that makes it all happen for the Newport Greyhound offense. And it's brought to you by George Kell Motor Company in Newport. Subway Coaches Show. Coach Mark Hinesley, and we thank the Sampsons from the Walmart Supercenter at Subway for bringing you the Coach Show each and every Friday night. Coach, it's great when you can go 1-0 this week, and that's just exactly what the Hounds did. Congratulations. Let's talk a little bit about beating the Hoxie Mustangs.
We come out pregame. They were big, real big. They were loud. I kind of saw a little bit of nervousness in the kids, and I tried to shake it out of them early on. And I'm telling you, man, they come out. They were big kids. They loaded the box on us, and I can't say enough offensively how we just ran the football.
Oh, man.
It's unbelievable. Our O-line grew up a lot tonight. They gained that confidence they needed. Backs run hard. I mean, that was the game that I know this team can be. Defensively, still playing aggressive, just getting after folks and being simple in special teams, just being consistent. We'll be fine. And that's what I keep telling everybody down when I was walking around was just this was a great game. This is a game that actually, because it's homecoming,
sure,
because of distractions, and then to play like we played, I couldn't be happier.
Well, every time that Hoxie made a little semi-run where they score a touchdown and they earned everything that they got, they earned it. We had an answer every time tonight. Offensively, we had an answer.
And that makes you feel good because even if, and that's just defense. I mean, I know that defense happens that way, and sometimes you feel like that it doesn't matter what we do, they'll just bust out. But as long as we can keep answering to that,
sure,
that's what makes me what you feel confident going in that you're going to have a good night?
Well, there's no doubt when that football team came on the field tonight, and I said, well, that's a Tom Sears football team, and they're big up front.
Yep.
You talked about it in the pregame show on Facebook Live, and the two athletes that they had transfer in, great athletes.
Oh man, their backfield was really good.
Solid.
Their receivers were real quick. I mean, they were something to worry about. I'll be honest with you. Everybody I talked to, I said, they're faster this year. They're faster, and somebody said something about being big, and I said, yeah, they're big too. I mean, so they're a team that they really thought they were going to be conference contenders, and that I can see why. I mean, they're a good football team.
They are a good football team, and you talk about defensively. I want to talk about Jadarius Reed of one end. I may talk about two or three people. It is amazing how he can come in and get a strip of the football. He just does that every week.
I was talking to Ben about it. I keep saying awareness, and the only reason I say that is because it's something you can't coach. If we spent 10 minutes a day for all week, we couldn't teach a kid how to do that.
Right.
Just like he just instinctively knows how to do that. And I really think that he pays attention how a kid holds the ball, and I think he just knows where he's going to attack, what pressure point he's going to attack, just because he does it so effortlessly at times too is what's unbelievable. But he is he is a football player.
He is.
I don't know one place we couldn't put him that he wouldn't be good at. We could put him in offensive line or a secondary player. He's a football player. And, man, I'm glad he's on our team.
Talk a little bit about your offensive line. We had Gideon up here, and he was giving kudos to his teammates. And, of course, I said it all starts with Gideon. You can't run a play until it starts with him. Man, but those other guys around here, our offensive line has just really developed. Yes.
They've grown up, and that's what I told them. I said, guys, and I think I told you this last week, we stay every practice afterwards.
Right.
Coach Johnson stays with them, and a lot of times, they're tired, they don't want to stay after, and they stay after because they know they're trying to get better. I make it a point that the skill guys can see them staying. They're trying to get better, and this is that game. Like I said, we gained that confidence.
We did.
Our group played hard, and Gideon. I mean, you can't get any better than getting ball to get that Kitty Award winner right there. So, no, that offensive line has really grown up this week, this game, and it's really great to see. Just because everybody was saying that was our weakness or whatever,
right, coming in, yeah,
and inexperience, and I think they're growing up in front of our eyes, and to be able to do what we did tonight against that Hoxie team with a loaded box, man, that's unbelievable.
Well, even Jadarius on both sides of the ball, running the football, Monquell running the football hard. Eli early had some great runs. Clemmy's Clemmy. I mean, every time he touches the football, I mean, he can go. We have a lot of weapons and guys on the perimeter. Theron, he's a threat, and we've got a lot of threats offensively when we have that football.
Yeah, we do. And and what is comforting to me to see tonight is be able to run the football like we did.
Sure.
Because there's a lot of times we're behind the sticks, we feel like we're backed up, we have to take a big shot, and to not have to do a big shot in that second, third, and fourth quarter was real comforting to me, just so we can run the football.
We got 52 tonight. And we had a couple in the first half that we had it inside the 5.
Yep.
We got a holding penalty one time, and then something happened on a fumble. But, I mean, we had a chance to have a couple of more. That's a pretty good offensive night.
That's a good offensive night. Running pretty simple scheme.
Yes, sir.
Just running at folks, and you throw Monquell at him, and then you throw. He's a hop stepper,
right.
And then you throw a Theron Davis at him that just is a blazer to the hole, and then he'll bounce out. And then you got a Jadarius Reed who I don't even know what.
He's like coming out of a cannon.
I don't know. He comes out of a cannon. He glides through there.
Yes, he does.
And then you throw a Clemmy back there, and he can do what he. I mean, we just have unbelievable talent we can run the ball with, and then when you can throw, that O-line does what they did tonight and throw those 4 dudes at them. I mean, each run style's different. It's hard to tackle.
I bet if we called Chris Reynolds' name one time tonight, we called it 35 times. I mean, he made a couple of catches, and defensively.
He finds himself around the ball.
All the time.
We figured this out in 7-on-7. Benny won't give him a whole lot of credit. It's his son.
Sure.
But I'm telling you, we saw him in 7-on-7, and he got his hands on almost every ball. He's just so just so with the what's the right word there? He's just long and lanky, and he gets around the ball all the time, and so defensively we give him a little more love these last couple of weeks, and he's really put on the show with us.
Well, it was a great win for the Hounds tonight, and then we talk about going 1-0. We are 2-0 in the conference. You 1-0. More importantly, we're 1-0 this week, and we will try to be 1-0 this next week. And Hounds will be on the road, and it's a part of your schedule that you look at and you say on paper the Hounds we got to work.
Yeah,
we got to work.
No, we got to work.
We got to work.
And I wouldn't dare say anything else.
Absolutely. We got to go to work
because because winning tonight was huge for the conference to gain that momentum, and you can't lose it now.
No.
This is the point where you got to keep the hammer down, and we got to just keep getting better, because you could look at it and say, well, we're going to rest guys or take off or do something.
No, we got to play.
We hammer down, because what we're going to be good at, we need to keep practicing and getting better at, and because you're still playing a game, and it don't matter who you play against. There's always that opportunity for an underdog to step up. So our kids come back Monday ready to work, and we won't change anything. We'll keep hammering them.
52-35, the Hounds win it, and the Coach Report is brought to you by, as always, Subway in the Newport Walmart Supercenter. Coach Mark Heisley joins us after the game, and we appreciate what you do in each program, and I don't mind to share with you that I asked Gideon, I said, where do you get that inspiration? And he said, honestly, it's from Coach Heisley. And
well, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
And like I said, man, he is a good kid to root for. I say that about a lot of kids, but he's that type of kid, man, I really do respect. You talk about mutual respect. I do respect that kid, because he gives everything he's got every day, and he doesn't miss.
That's right.
He doesn't miss. He's every day, and so he's a good kid to root for.
That's a wrap right here on Cable Channel 15 TV, and we appreciate you watching. 52-35, Coach Mark Heisley. Until next time, go Hounds.